Hello, my name is Joey Gawron. This is our CSSE 120 final project.
Hello, my name is Jared Krauss, and I am Joey's partner for this final project.
Our game is titled Ascend.
The gameplay basically includes platforms falling from the top of the screen, while two player objects jump from platform to platform to try to stay above the bottom of the screen. This is some gameplay of our game.
Here it is. It is a multiplayer game. Each player will enter in their name, and it starts the game for them. And as you can see, the players each can move their character, and the person who wins gets the highest score at the end of the game. And as you see, when I hit the bottom of the game, I die and it's game over. And then the game ends. The basis of our game, which adds the most complexity, and the main part which I coded, was the multiplayer aspect based on easy MQTT. Here is the function of act on message received that allows each player to send and receive actions to make it multiplayer. And the rest of the function is put in here where we have a unique ID for the game that allows it to be multiplayer. And this is how easy MQTT works. The rest of the portion of the game which I worked on was the reset button and game over screen, to where this will show the game over screen when the player hits them on the screen, and this resets the game in here with the while loop of the game state, and that is the reset button and multiplayer aspect. And then the last portion, I also coded the scoreboard class, which runs the score in the top left corner of the game. And that is all I coded for the game.
I focused on coding the jumper class, the platform class, and portions of the main code. In the jumper class, you can see it's class hero in the file jumper. You can see it initializes all the necessary variables. It draws the image to the screen, and it makes the image fall throughout the game. It also makes the player jump when the jump function is called. If you look in the platform maker file in the platform class, you can see that it also initializes all the variables and has three different types of platforms. It has 1, 2, and 3, or 1, 2, and anything else really. Green platforms are bouncy platforms, make you double jump. Black platforms are one jump platforms. They only last for one jump. And there's the basic platform that's gray. It draws all the platforms to the screen, and it has a method that that returns true if the player is touching the platform. It also makes the platforms move down as the game progresses. If you look in main, you can see where it creates the list of platforms, where it creates the list of platforms, and where it deletes platforms from the list, and also where it maintains that the list is 30 platforms long by adding new platforms when one is deleted. and that is mainly what I worked on for the game.
The reason why I think this project is A-level material is because it shows adequate amounts of complexity with having multiplayer modes as part of the game, and has a scoreboard working for the game to tell you how much score you are making as a player. It also has a working reset button, so it is quite replayable even if you lose the game. And the things that I learned most in this project is learning how to use third-party APIs such as simple MQTT and how you can implement their functions as part of your projects to make your projects more complex. Thank you very much for this good semester.
I also believe that this project deserves an A because, like Joey mentioned, it utilized multiplayer functions, and it had a working reset button that made it replayable. I also thought that the sheer amount of like different objects that we used was impressive and deserved an A. The thing that I did that made my project or made the project special or unique was making the different types of platforms. I thought that was a good addition to the game. The most intellectually challenging portion for myself was regulating the platform list to make sure that they did not lag the computer, and deleted and added platforms in the right places. What I learned from this project was how to better communicate my ideas and explain the functionality of my code. Thank you again for a good semester.